Eagle Chess. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Eagle Chess asked me, he said, why? Why was the pantry so good at telling the future? Why was that pantry so good at telling the future? Probably because it knew what was in store. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jacques Davidson, the diggity Dutch, diggity Dutch, diggity Dutch, diggity Dutch master of masterpieces. Versus Max Euwe. We've seen him before. This guy's incredibly good. He's, I think he's a world champion, actually. Let's say down here. Dutch world champs, or something like that. Going to be taking place in the Netherlands, of course. Of course. Amsterdam, 1924. Chicky. Yes, we had in the Biggity Black is going to be Dutch. Biggity Master. Diggity Dutch. Biggity Master. Max Euwe. He's a master. He's a Biggity Max Euwe, the Biggity Master. Versus Jacques Diggity Davidson. That guy is so incredibly good. So let's, without further ado, bring you the same annoying Biggity beat we always Biggity bring you, ladies and gentlemen. Always Biggity bring you. We always bring you that one that's stupid, annoying Biggity beat. All right, on with the game. What's going on here? It's a King's Pawn game. It's a King's Pawn game. Chicky, chess. Biggity Blitz style. Turn that Biggity beats on. Diggity down there. Just a hair, please. Turn the Biggity beats on. We got to advertise for Ernie Biggity Bucks there. Biggity Man from Biggity Man from Manila. Got the Biggity best YouTube Chickity chess channel out there. Absolutely, irrefutably, most likely at least. The game Biggity. Here comes the game. Can you please turn your music on down? Eagle Chess. I'm trying to riggy rap here. I'm trying to bring these beats on the attack here. Here's the fianchetto king side, Biggity black side, Biggity king side, Biggity black side, ladies and gentlemen, boys and giggly. Is that a Catalonian? Is that in English? We'll have to wait and see. Actually, his name is who? His name is Diggity Dutch, Diggity Davidson. Jacques Davidson in the wiki white. He's the Diggity Dutch Biggity master off against the Dutch world champion Max. He's a masterfully Max is just masterfully. He's just mad. He's mad. He's cray. He's cuckoo. He's Mad Max. His name is Max Euwe. He doesn't really do a whole lot except for castle. The game gonna have to start now, ladies and gentlemen. The game gonna start right riggedy now. He's going for a what? Not a French defense. He's going for a what? He's going for an Indian. King's Indian. Going for that King's Indian. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, comes the E5. E5. The E5. He's gonna do the E5. He's gonna do the E5. He's gonna do the E5, but there's gonna be a wiki walk-on Biggity by and a castle in response from Mr. Diggity Davidson, Biggity Mr. Diggity Dutch, Diggity Davidson, Super Diggity Duper Awesome, Chicky Chess, G-O-D, all in caps lock. That's right, he's a chess god. Anyway, ladies and giggly, oh my god, ladies and giggly, boys and giggly, oh my god, here comes the Biggity Bishop. He's pushing on out here, but of course the Biggity Pawn is really ready for that Biggity Bishop. He's gonna push him right Biggity back, and here comes another Biggity Pawn coming out here to Biggity push that Biggity Bishop right on Biggity back, ladies and giggly gentlemen. It's a counter attack. Now comes the final Biggity Pawn, wants to put the final nail in the coffin, but here comes the defensive Biggity Pawn. It's gonna allow Mr. Davidson to sneak on Biggity back here for this Biggity Bishop, ladies and giggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. The game gonna be so insane, gonna be so insane. How long of a game? We got four Biggity, holy cow, Biggity buckle on up. We got four Biggity more minutes on the clickety-clack clock, ladies and clickety. 4 minutes on the clickety-clack clock, ladies. And so here comes Biggity Max Euwe and the Biggity Black. He's coming on the attack with the Biggity Bishop. He's taking advantage of his Biggity Pawn structure that he had to develop earlier. He's chasing that Biggity Bishop right riggedy round town. All town. The whole town was getting chased riggedy round by the Biggity Bishop, ladies and giggly. Everyone in the whole town got together and chased that Biggity Bishop. Right now, they're still chasing the Biggity Bishop. That's all they're diggity doing is still Biggity. They're still Biggity picking on that Biggity Bishop, ladies and giggly gentlemen, with his hat all creased up. And now his hat's all creased up. Now there's no Biggity Bishops left for Biggity Black, but Biggity Black's up a Biggity Pawn. Now how'd he get up a Biggity Pawn? He's got a couple of Biggity doubled up pawns, so it doesn't really matter so much, but he's still up a Biggity Pawn. Ladies and
start your summer with better.
Well, you start your summer. I'm not starting my summer with that.
Mattresses starting at just
Oh yeah. That's not what I'm gonna diggity do. I'm gonna go out there and get my summer started with Amanda's furniture. That's right. I like to go into Amanda's house and sleep on her furniture in the middle of the night. She doesn't really like it. She gets all miggity mad for me putting my feet on the couch. And I was like, "What are you doing in my house in the middle of the night sleeping on my furniture?" I was like, "I thought this was Ashley furniture. I'm so sorry, Amanda. I didn't mean to go out there and try to sleep on your furniture. I was trying to sleep on Ashley's furniture." That's riggedy, right? Here's the queen exchange on diggity down. Looks like Biggity Black just wants to take a power. He just wants to take advantage of that biggity being the whole pawn up. Wow, he's just gonna exchange on diggity down. That's what he's gonna diggity do right here in front of you, ladies. Let's get a rewind. We got a rewind so we can see that again. That was so incredibly cool. That was like a cray cool. That was such a cool thing to diggity do, ladies and jiggly. Just exchanging on diggity down. Biggity Black just wants to exchange on diggity down. Now he's drawing a sword. He's like, I got some diggity doubled up biggity pawns. Let's exchange those down too. He wants to exchange on diggity down. That's all he wants to diggity do. Doesn't want to tell no jiggly jokes. He just wants to exchange on. He just wants to exchange on diggity down. What happens when you throw a clock in the air? Time's up. So what happens when you throw a clock in the air? Time's up. Get it? I don't know. Anyway, jiggity. Anyway, jiggity. Anyway, jiggity. Looks like Biggity Black just doing just fine. What's his name again? Biggity Black, Biggity Max you, Biggity Max you, Super Diggity Doo Awesome Biggity Masterful Max you versus Dutch Diggity Davidson, Jacques Davidson. Okay, Biggity back to the anyway, Biggity back to the Biggity Blitz style. Biggity back to the Biggity Blitz style. Hit the Biggity play, please. We hit the Biggity play. Look who's got doubled up pawns now. Oh, holy cow, no you don't. Actually, he just took care of that for you. Anyway, a couple diggity doubled up Biggity pawns here. You got a couple diggity doubled up Biggity pawns here from Biggity Max U versus Diggity Davidson. Max U versus Diggity Davidson. He's got a couple diggity doubled up Biggity pawns, ladies and gentlemen. Is he gonna actually be able to take advantage of that fact and take his pawn advantage to the Biggity Bank, catch this wiki win on in? We'll have to wait and see. Actually, look at that wiki white threatening him now. We threaten him now. He's just like, holy cow, I'll threaten you, and that's what he's gonna do, ladies and jiggly. But now Biggity Black's gonna be able to slip on Biggity Bye, slipping on Biggity Bye. He's taking his Biggity pawn advantage, and he's throwing it away so he can slip on Biggity Bye. He just wants to slip on Biggity Bye. That's what he's gonna do and try and slip on Biggity. He just wants to slip on Biggity. There's gonna slip on Biggity Bye. Biggity Max you. Just gonna slip on Biggity Bye. Just slip. Skirt. Can I slip on through? Hey, can I slip on through? I'll just scoot. I'm gonna skirt. Tiptoe. He's gonna tiptoe right through. His name is Biggity Max you. He's got the Biggity bad boy type of chickadee chest, ladies and gentlemen. The Biggity best place to see absolute irrefutably. Eagle chickadee chest. Eagle chickadee chest. That's like the Biggity best. That's like Biggity better than the Biggity breast. Super diggity do awesome. Eagle chest. Eagle chickadee chest. Eagle chickadee chest. Eagle chickadee chest. The Biggity best place to see absolutely irrefutably. Biggity best is gonna be Eagle chickadee chest, ladies and gentlemen, boys and giggly. Now he's going to be bringing his pawns up behind. He's going to be backing them on up here with some super pawn stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. You never thought that it would be like this. Oh, that's the game. That's the GG. Guess who wiki win is going to be? Max U.
One of you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want.
Chicken.